'Twas about Martimas time, and the green leaves were turned and falling, that Sir Graeme in the West Country fell in love with Barbary Ellen. Hello, I'm Rob Thorpe, and welcome to yet another week of A Year in Folk Song. We're rounding off February. Can you believe we're already a sixth of the way through the year? After last week's song, I Am Coal by Ed Pickford, who is still alive and well in Northumbria to the best of my knowledge, I've picked Barbary Ellen, which is one of the oldest known still sung songs in the English language. I'd like to thank my friend Amy for recommending this and sending me some links to check out. If you have any recommendations or suggestions or requests, then do drop me a message or get involved commenting under the videos, etc. As usual, I've combined plenty of different sources to come up with the lyrics, researching some early broadsides as well as listening to more modern versions, and some American Appalachian folk recordings which were interesting and have obviously a very different approach to melody and vocabulary compared to the traditional English ones. What's interesting about this song, because of its age, is that so many other songs have branched off from it over the years, and singing this and learning this, I can see so many turns of phrase, little bits of lyrics that I know from other songs and hopefully you'll recognise too, and seeing how that has kind of spread out into folk tradition over the centuries, into a wider web of interrelated songs. So I've based my melody on one of Frank Turner's live a cappella recordings, an impromptu recording when the string on his guitar broke, showing what a great performer he is, and combined this with a predominantly traditional text. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. This is Barbary Ellen. 'Twas about Martimas time, and the green leaves were turned and falling, that Sir Graeme in the West Country fell in love with Barbary Ellen. He sent his men down through the town to the place where she was dwelling. Oh, haste come to my master dear, gin ye be Barbary Ellen. Oh, holy, holy, rose she up to the place where he was lying, and she by the curtain smiled, said, young man, I think you're dying. Odds I'm sick and very sick, and 'tis for Barbary Ellen. Oh, the better for me you've never been, though your heart's blood was a-spilling. Oh, didn't you mind, young man, said she, when you was in the tavern a-drinking, that ye span the young girls round and round, and slighted Barbary Ellen? He turned his face unto her then, if you be Barbary Ellen, my dear, said he, come pity me, as on my deathbed I am dying. If on your deathbed you be lying, and what is that to Barbary Ellen? I cannot keep you from your death, so farewell to Barbary Ellen. He turned his face unto the wall, and death came creeping to him, and adieu, and adieu, and adieu to all, and adieu to Barbary Ellen. And as she was walking out one day, she heard the church bell tolling, and it did seem to ring to the cruelty of Barbary Ellen. She turned herself round about, and she spied the funeral coming. Lay down your corpse of clay, so that I may gaze upon him. And all the while she looked upon So loudly she lay laughing, while all her friends cried out amain, "Unworthy Barbary Ellen." A hard-hearted creature that I was, to slight one that loved me so dearly. I wish I'd been more kind to him, the time of his life when he was near me. Oh, Father, Father, dig my grave, and dig it deep and narrow. A young man died for me today, I shall die for him tomorrow. So this maid she then did die, and desired to be buried with him, and repented herself before she died, that ever she did deny him. So she was buried in the old churchyard, and he was buried by her, and from her grave a red rose grew, and from his grave a briar.